Starting off day 4, Rachel is up early. She talks casually to Arye and Daniel, seemingly trying to befriend Daniel. She asks him how he found out about the show. He says he's been a fan since season 1, and she says that's awesome. And even though she is the butt of the joke, it's still a big deal that they are on the show. She asks about his favorite season and characters. Daniel says he liked season 2 because of all their authentic characters and how extreme it was. She agrees with him, but she reveals her lack of knowledge on the show, despite claiming to be a superfan, as she asks if Donghae was in season 1. She says that Daniel is like her unruly teenage son, and that the two should go on Dr. Phil. She hobbles back up to her room where she continues picking through her things, something she has been doing for hours on end every single day. She complains about production and reveals that she's ethnically Jewish, and says Arye is her favorite fish.
Arye's fucking great. I think he's hysterical. He's one of my favorite fish.
Downstairs, Ellie and Arye continue talking politics, and Arye says he feels he's being too impulsive on the show and still regrets his actions from yesterday. The fish get their morning news and begin their work on it. The headline story today is "The Milkman is Born." Angie dubs Daniel Dan the Milkman.
After finding a satanic leader in a deranged liminal space, Milkman Daniel had no choice but to protect.
Meanwhile, as all the fish are downstairs working on the paper, Rachel is up in B3 still. She vows to participate today, despite actively not participating in the current challenge. She then begins crying.
Yes, I'm gonna participate today. The best I can.
I will buy you that Chanel mirror that you wanted so that you can take it with you to the hospital. Because I remember, you used to wear those up.
If you do not go downstairs in the next 50 minutes, I win a bet. Remember when you were a child with hope? Long time ago. Shut the f*** up. All you do is cry, you fat hog. Why I miss mommy? Why? Shut the f*** up.
You guys are assholes, so I'm going downstairs.
I'm good. What's going on?
Nothing. You look so pretty.
Thank you.
Rachel, go downstairs and work on the newspaper with everyone else.
Yeah, the newspaper.
Participate, you dog.
No one even told me. See what I'm saying?
I didn't know.
Okay? Alright, fine. Are you happy? Are you happy?
Just calm. Maybe I'm
You know what they made me do?
2 minutes on the dot, and I will be downstairs, and I will be right as rain.
Everyone knows that you can't hang from the ceiling. First, can't reach. Second, rafters would break. Fat hog.
I swear to God, I would destroy this shit. And then I would come and I would destroy you.
Squeal for me, piggy!
Then comes down to collect the newspaper and says Freddy's piece about alcohol is the winner, making Freddy 2 for 2 on the Fishtank Times.
Benjamin Franklin once said, "Beer is the reason God wants us to be happy." Those that have casted it in a darker light are the ones that replace that void with harsher man-made products intended solely on addiction for profit.
After that, Mince comes down to deliver Freddy a handwriting sheet to fix his atrocious handwriting.
My name is Freddy. This is the day. It got so much better.
As he does so, a message comes in that asks Ellie to tell Angie about the trash she was talking about her yesterday, supposedly to Direnc. Ellie denies it, but Angie is not convinced. The fish hang out. Angie ranks the men of the house, putting Daniel first, then Arye, then Freddy, and Jin in last place. Daniel receives his first plushie.
Daniel with a plushie! Yeah!
During the morning, Bert, the winner of Season 3, sends multiple messages to the fish calling Freddy cute and reprimanding him for not paying more attention to TTS. Daniel and Angie take more of Rachel's fish bucks while she's downstairs, and also take a pack of her cigarettes.
Should we just take these?
Yeah, take anything.
Okay, here. Put them in this drawer.
Yeah.
Thank you for the fish buck, Rachel.
Downstairs, Freddy receives a love letter. He tells the camera he's playing it slow. Jin wants him to read it aloud, but he tells him that the sender of the letter didn't want him to do that. Daniel and Angie, up in their room, discuss having Daniel ring the bell on Jin. He's reluctant because Jin is physically fit, but Angie tells Daniel she thinks he would still win. Freddy interrupts them and reads his love letter from earlier aloud. Freddy says he has an idea on how to mess with Jin without ringing a bell.
You have an idea?
We had to...
Oh, it's in the note.
Yeah. So do not share with others. This is a degenerate show that develops into chaos. They will turn on you eventually. You may have to be cruel. They signed up for this. No crying in baseball. But we gotta steal a bunch of we put panties into gins.
Thought I didn't think of that.
They think, and instead of planting panties on Jin, they devise a plan to get Jin to do it himself. They take Rachel's fish buck from earlier and offer it to him in exchange for a panty.
Whatever you want.
You need to
Just
take
gotta
someone's
get.
clothes.
Like someone's clothes?
Yeah.
Socks or panties.
Yeah.
From who?
For anyone you want.
You can go. Yeah, you can go for the oxy chick.
Yeah.
Do it.
But you get a fish buck if you do it.
He takes the bait and cautiously goes into Direnc's room and begins looking through the things. While he does so, Rachel, oblivious to the entire situation, is harassing Mince outside about not bringing her certain snack.
I know I don't expect you to give an answer right now. I'm just saying.
What's that?
No, please. Please. I know it's really important. I swear to God, it's an emergency.
What's it gonna?
No, you have to take it. You have to keep it. Yeah, put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket.
Tell us whose it is.
I don't know. Probably Direnc's.
Good job, Jen.
Thanks for the fish buck.
Sorry to bother you. I know you're probably hiding your stuff. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that. I would never do that to you. Is it like, you know, if there's like an extra chair anywhere?
Jin outsmarts their plan by just returning the underwear back to where he found it, and he keeps the fish buck.
Terrible. We're terrible.
Oh, this is the most terrible.
Rita, this is the most evil back
That was easy though.
debacle.
That was the easiest
We just
one.
did back to back to back, guys.
He actually did. Didn't have to blame him at all. He just went and did it.
The Fishtank Axis powers have converged. Daniel is Germany. It's pretty obvious who the other two are.
As chat dubs them the Fishtank Axis powers, they continue their scheming and think of different ways to get at Jin once again. Freddy receives another letter from the Tunnel Snakes, the group that sent him the first one, and the two others want him to read it, but he refuses, making the other two slightly suspicious. Freddy says he plans to ring the bell on Rachel once again, and Rachel walks in just in time to hear it.
Each one of you should ring the challenge bell on Rachel to exhaust her.
We know we are. No, that's no. That's most. I got that.
Because Jen's not. Oh.
Yeah, maybe we should
Well, I'm gonna challenge.
I don't know. Wait, try
Challenge you.
Now, let's let him bond for now.
learn how to control the line of your voice. Like if you're
I'm gonna I'm challenging you.
Frederick.
Rachel ends up asking Angie why she doesn't like her. Angie responds that it's because of the hot sauce, to which Rachel insists that Angie poured it on her first and threatens to get Jet up here to show her the footage. Angie also reveals that this morning Rachel trashed their bathroom and wrote on the mirror, which Rachel doesn't deny. Freddy heads to B2 to read his message in private.
Read alone to read to camera. Does that mean read it to fucking two people? I hate you, dumb motherfucker. I set you up for a slam dunk. Stocks would have moon if you acted alone. This is a popularity contest. Don't let these people on the shine. This shit is expensive. Read the letters to the camera alone. Don't open your Daniel. He reads over your shoulder. Go read this to the camera alone and say, Tunnel Snakes rule.
Direnc, after PPS informs her something happens, asks Freddy what went on.
What happened exactly? Talk.
We guys are pennies.
Okay. So talk to each other.
They're flaming it on me. Go through your stuff.
Unbeknownst to Freddy, Jin had returned them, causing Direnc to become suspicious of Freddy instead.
Swear.
On my mom's line.
I don't know.
Okay, so what color were they? If you saw it.
Where were they?
Exactly. So
Yeah, I know what color they were. Red. Yes. Red.
We said at the same exact time.
Direnc goes and checks her things and deduces that Jin must have put them back because it's on top of everything else, and PKS confirms.
He put them back, but he definitely sniffed them in the closet.
I didn't do anything.
On God Chocolatier.
They're gonna make me out to be a horrible.
She leaves Jin alone, saying she doesn't know who to believe, but then returns a few minutes later to eavesdrop.
He did that in 2 seconds.
Do it again.
Well, she gave me her hat. We're like,
My heart is pounding.
you do it again?
Yeah.
Not again.
Not again.
So you did it. But you just said I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah.
So why would you not do it again?
Mutual.
What do you mean by again?
Okay, they gave me 100 fish. They gave me a fish buck to go through your stuff. I admit it.
I'm going to spin your face right now. I missed. It's on the wall. Alright, I'm going to spin your face for real. You like that? Don't steal my stuff, eh?
I didn't. Okay.
You're a dumb dog.
Leonard.
For those that don't know, Leonard is a nickname that Ellie claims her friends on Discord call her.
Jin did it. You have to be a killer. Ring that bell and make suffer.
You have to be a killer.
Oh! Oi, Jin, get down here!
That might give me a boner though. We're gonna walk around on a leash.
Wait, can I change? I'm going
Beef time.
Direnc insists on a boxing match. However, the challenge ends up being who can hold a plate over their head the longest. Jet reveals the loser will Mal have to wear a shock collar. Direnc asks for a lighter weight, and Ben gets her one due to being at a disadvantage.
Hands on the weights. We're lifting in 3, 2, 1, over your head.
While the two compete, the Axis cheers on Direnc. This causes Jin to say that he's realized he has no friends in the house, and he agrees with a message that says Daniel has fallen under Angie's pick-me spell. He blames the whole scheme on Angie. As they continue holding the plates, Arye is instructed to come over and explain SpongeBob lore to them while they try to concentrate.
I think it's your turn.
Put it down! Look at your fucking eyes!
It's your turn.
No, yes! Yes! Put it down! Put it down!
Direnc, through her mental intimidation, wings the beef, sending Jin to the doghouse. Up in B3, once again picking through her things, Rachel confronts Freddy about leaving their room for B4, M being distant ever since he got drunk on night 2. Freddy brushes her off and heads out in search of a beer.
You were over there and over here, looking at the TTS, and you were doing that. I couldn't even talk to you.
So anxious.
Yeah, so
I
mean,
always feel
so
anxious.
don't tell me that I can't talk to you when I'm talking to you, you can't even understand what I'm saying to you.
No, I know, but then when I would try to talk to you, you don't want to talk to me.
I'm gonna go ask for a beer, because I need a beer. Uncle Freddy needs a beer.
Yeah, this what do you mean?
Yo, you fucking ripped.
Love you.
Thank you, Freddy.
I love you. 1 year sober. Wait, 1 year sober.
Daniel heads to confessional where he says that he trusts Freddy not to backstab him, but thinks Angie could possibly turn on him. He says he hates that degenerate when referring to Jim, and says he didn't like him from the start. Direnc then goes up to confront the Axis to see why they hired Jin to do what he did, and whose fishbuck they used to do it.
First challenge that we did.
But you handed it over to him. So whose fishbuck was it that gave it to him?
Not mine.
Well, you're such fucking cowards. Look at my face and say, yeah, you know what? We fucking plotted against you and we gave a fishbuck to Jim to steal your panties because we knew that it's gonna do something. You're such fucking bitches. You're just standing here being like, I don't know, maybe it was him, maybe it was that one, maybe it was that one. But you're afraid of me, so just say my face.
You're making shit up. This is all in your head.
Jim literally said to me that
You believe in the pervert? You believe in that pedophile? He's a fucking pedo, and you believe him. That's insane.
Okay, everyone, take back your fucking integrity and say to my face right now, we gave him a fishbuck.
Why should we care about what you think? Why should I care? Why should I care what you think? I know the problem.
Have a fucking backbone, bro. Look at
Whoa.
have a backbone. Have a backbone. Have a backbone.
He's just.
This is why you guys are not gonna get very far.
I'll give you a backbone. Talk.
Whoa! Oh, you want to push me like that?
I'm not pushing you.
You pushed me.
I did it.
saw you.
Down.
Push me again like that. I swear to fucking God, I will fucking strangle the.
I think this is too much too soon.
So you'd rather be with me than actually look at my face and say, hey, it was me?
You're
bitch!
You don't get to come out.
You're a bitch! 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 You're fucking young, you're taller than me, bigger than me, and you can't even say to my face, you know, I want to fuck with you. You're not that fucking bitch!
The beef was originally a corset challenge, but both of them kept it to the max level of the corset, so Jet comes up with a new idea, which is longest dreidel spin.
3, 2, 1, and... Daniel's.
Yes! Good job, Daniel.
Daniel is the winner.
Despite the mutually pathetic attempts, Daniel wins out, and Angie taunts Direnc, saying Direnc needs to stop getting in people's faces. Direnc is sent to the doghouse and wears the shock collar. Meanwhile, heading back to Rachel, who has been oblivious to this whole entire thing, she kicks her clothing down the stairs in order to go use the wash.
Yeah, I don't know. Big rage. She missed all that.
What am I gonna say, huh? What am I gonna say?
hadn't happened, we wouldn't know. Fuck it.
Meanwhile, Direnc gets the first shock from the shock collar, operated by production in the basement. Daniel goes back into confessional where he says he's actually the one using Angie, not the other way around. Jin heads up to B4 and rips up Angie's first plushie, Crackajack, named after a prominent chatter.
No! The fuck out! Get out with the scissors! No, don't touch the scissors. You might hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Be careful.
Don't hurt me.
Be careful with that, though.
I am being careful. Okay.
No, not Crackerjack. Not Crackerjack.
Wow.
Thank you.
Shout him out. Dinner guest. Thank you, ma'am.
Jack, over here.
Thank you, dinner guest.
Jin returns to his room where he says he's definitely ringing the bell on Daniel tomorrow. He doesn't want to do so today because he thinks too many beefs ruin the bell, and also he wants Direnc to stay in there. He hopes that he gets a boxing match. Ellie goes to confessional.
Freaking TTS downstairs told me to come up here because they wanted to say something to me. Wait, Angelina talk shit about me? I haven't even done anything to her, man. That's my fault, I guess.
Fake self, Chud. You have to be the one to get Angelina out the house. Everyone hates her. And keep talking to Rachel, bitch.
Why do I have to keep talking to Rachel?
Who are you, again? Were you here the whole time?
No, I just got here, actually.
She agrees that she needs to start doing more things. She wants to mess with Jin by stealing his boxers, and also thinks that she may start a beef with Angie at the bell. For now, she gets convinced to go down and try to free Direnc from the doghouse. However, Direnc tells her not to worry about it.
Okay, so here's the ideas right now. We're gonna steal these
Ellie, baby girl, here is some advice. They are not good people. You need to keep your guard up, especially to Angelina.
I know Angelina already doesn't like me. I think she's the only one that dislikes me so far.
Meanwhile, in B3, Mintz has a delivery for Daniel.
Who's better than me, right?
Do either of you want the overnight laxatives, or are you the one who asked for it?
Yeah. What?
You were the one who wanted the overnight laxatives?
Yeah.
Okay. There's your overnight laxatives.
Oh, thanks.
Have a good poop.
For what? Are you constipated?
Yes, I'm constipated.
That's okay.
Rachel once again returns to her room to pick through her items some more. She says she's missing an ashtray. As she complains, Jet comes in to give her a costume for a scene.
Yeah, it's huge, you're right. I can fit 2 of you in there.
You're a fighter pilot tonight, okay?
I can fit 5 of you in there.
You ever seen
Oh my god, I'm full.
Top Gun? You ever seen Top Gun?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's so close. Like if I put on a girdle, it would fit. Like if I put on a girdle.
You can't sit though. You can't sit.
I can sit. It's just.
It's uncomfortable.
It accentuates. Is it real? 1 to 10. How bad? How bad? 6? 6?
Honestly, a 5.
7?
I don't care.
6?
I don't care.
Okay.
Aria needs a Tylenol because
I need a lighter. I'm looking for a lighter for fucking 45
That's fucking dope. I love it.
Do you have a lighter?
Rachel was then called down for her scene called My War. Rachel must talk about being a fighter pilot, but gives Ben some trouble.
Okay, guys, we're gonna shoot a scene. The scene's called.
Oh, do I really look that fat? Is that it? You want to ask about my weight?
Yeah.
I look fat? You think this is the appropriate time to ask somebody that, or?
It's called My War. I want you to talk a little bit about what it's like being a fighter pilot.
I don't know anything about that.
Just improv it.
I don't know. I know nothing about
Just
it.
go off the top. You'll do fine. Just go off the top.
General Chubbs, McNugget, Major Munch, Commander, Crumb, Sergeant Snack-a-Lot.
What am I talking about? Is he gonna cut this? He better cut it. Tell me what I'm talking about
Talking
again.
about what it's like being a fighter pilot. So if your experiences in the war.
I don't have a driver's license.
Rachel, it's a scene. Just improv it, okay?
Rachel is unable to improv, prompting Ben to have to start feeding her lines.
Your first line. Hello. Today we'll be dealing with F5s and A4s as our MIG simulators. So you just say that line, Rachel.
I can do it by like 4.
Just paraphrase. Guys, can we focus up and shoot the fucking scene, please? After you, Rachel.
The big what?
The MiG-28 MiG has a problem with its inverted flight tanks. It won't do a negative G push over.
I'm not gonna remember
The
that.
MiG.
I'm not gonna remember that. the MiG-28.
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 MiG, M-I-G.
Yeah, I got it. M-I-G.
2828.
The MiG-28.
Has a problem with its inverted flight tank.
With its...
Inverted flight tank.
What?
It's not gonna do a negative G push over.
It's not gonna do a
Be
negative...
quiet for Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch has to fly her jelly bean plane into the chocolate ocean.
After being unable to deliver that single sentence line, Rachel begins to break down.
Hold on, Rachel, stop. You're doing good.
Big Mom to Fat Actual.
Rachel, come on, you're doing good.
No, I'm good.
We have
We're gonna get through this, I promise.
Just need a minute. I told you I wanted a cigarette. I've been like looking for a lighter all day.
Just chuckle to yourself.
What do you think the last thing that went through your friend's mind was, Rachel?
Of course not.
Besides the bullet, of course. Fat.
That's not funny, that's just cruel.
Freddy tries to lighten the mood by suggesting he challenge her to a beef.
You can do that.
What? On me? On me?
No,
You read the ball.
Get out of this funk.
No.
That's gonna put it
We can do a challenge, it'll be fun. It'll be a fun challenge.
Is there absolutely one decent person in this fucking house that can help me find something from upstairs and I can't find it because I can't see?
It's under the bed. I told you that, but you don't listen. Like I told you that it's underneath the bed. It's right there.
Help
I told you
get
where the ashtray is.
You
Like
can't.
5 times I told you where the ashtray is. Well, go get it. Just
And I'm
Rachel.
having a hard fucking time.
I'm not doing anything. I'm
You're not helping
You
me.
ain't doing it.
I was the only one who gave a fuck about you.
It's under the bed. I told you 5 times. Did you?
And I'm gonna fucking leave. And guess what? If I'm not here, none of you are ever gonna be
He survived
remembered by
multiple bullets to
anyone.
the head.
A public boat launch off Seaview Avenue.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Arge gets upset at production for allowing that TTS to come through, and Ben tells him to tell Mintz off.
Why, when somebody is in a state like this, he should not be letting inflammatory messages through. And I'm not even going to look at him, so I'm trying not to lose my cool.
Why are you laying this through? I should let you speak, actually. I think it is normal and reasonable to be upset when people make fun of how your friend died.
Mintz makes Arye promise not to tell Rachel it was him who let the TPS through. While all this is happening, Freddy decides to ring the bell, rolling the dice on whether or not it's going to be a beer bell or a beef bell. And he lucks out.
Yes! Fuck yeah! Oh! Coors Light. Refreshing, yet spontaneous.
After Direnc is repeatedly shocked and screams, Ellie suggests that Arye and herself beef in order to free her. Arye agrees. Freddy, however, suggests that Daniel, as the owner of his dog, can just take the collar off of her. Daniel says he will only do so for a fish butt, and Direnc declines. Angie, fed up with the back and forth, asks Ellie if they can just beef, but before she rings the bell, Direnc takes the collar off herself.
I'm just gonna take it off. I'm just gonna take it off.
No, I'll take it off. I did. No.
What are they gonna do?
Daniel puts the collar on. Before removing it after being shocked, he puts it back on Direnc, who cries, so Arye finally rings the bell to save her. He chooses Ellie, who wanted to compete in the beef. However, nothing happens. No beef is initiated. Direnc remains in the doghouse. While this is happening, Angelina's boyfriend sends her a letter, and Mintz attempts to read it out loud.
Let's read it together.
There might be no more beef today.
Dear Angelina, don't reveal. Sent this, don't read out loud. Hey.
While Angelina reads her letter, then goes in to check on Rachel. After being awoken by Ben, Rachel heads into B4 to grant Freddy's mattress, presumably to take a nap on.
This is gonna stay here.
Do you need this?
No, I wouldn't.
So you know. Why are you guys just letting her fucking fall on the ground?
Daniel goes back into confessional while Rachel remains collapsed in the hall nearly 20 minutes after her fall. In confessional, he says that he plans to maybe steal Angie's letter and read it to the audience. He says he has 3 days to fix this, or he's fucked. He says he liked the Aussie chick, but was mad that she snapped at him. He feels unconfident against Jin, and worries that in their beef tomorrow, he may lose. He says the reason he took the collar from Direnc was to see how bad getting shock was. He feels that he has lost some support, and has fucked up his game plan.
This is going to be my only TTs until you complete your task. Get that letter from Angie and read it to redeem yourself.
I think she stole this, so I don't know how to help him get to it.
Half of the audience will call any interaction with a female simping. Flex on these fools and do your thing, King.
I only did all of that for the Aussie girl because it was just like, I don't know, I was just like, fuck it, she's been nice to me. Except for that one time she got all snappy because I'd say a lie a bit. Okay, that sounds bad, but still.
And with that, over to AB.
Jin is called downstairs for a quick confessional.
Before tonight's challenge begins, we'll be doing quick confessionals. Jin, please come to the basement first.
Daniel is asked to go get Jin's shit from his room and bring it to the basement door. It's not said what prompted his elimination. After he leaves the house, he says production didn't tell him why he was being eliminated, and that the Uber he was getting into was for his mobile interview. Jin's stoics are replaced with stoics for a mystery new person. Max visits Rachel to give her a concussion check after her fall.
Like you literally saw the video.
I just played it back like 10 times. You should use this to fan yourself off with. Just try to just stay, you know.
This is really all I got.
Follow my hand. Just look at it with your eyes.
You like literally hit me in the face.
Goldstriker comes upstairs to deliver a tequila bottle special for Freddy.
No, look at those shoes now. We got some kicky. We got some combat shit going down. We got some kicky kickums.
There's a second house.
Oh.
When you complete enough challenges here in Fishtank, you ascend to what we call House 2.
No.
Trippy, right?
So trippy.
Goldstriker says the reason Jin was eliminated was because Jin was being annoying, and so was Daniel.
No, he's being annoying, and so was Daniel. And Daniel's stoics was higher, so. Do you want to guess how many viewers we have? It's 170,000. Shout out to a little, maybe you've heard his name, streamer. Maybe you've heard this guy's name. Shout out to Asmongold for helping us reach that target. Fantastic stuff. I can't wait to see which major big name streamer is going to pick us up next and start streaming Fishtank.live.
He asked them to do a fish tank dance to get amped up.
Perfect. Keep dancing until I return. What's a dog? What are you doing? What's a beef?
A beef?
She's a dog.
It's a dog. Oh, a beef. Yeah, it's a dog. What are you doing? Daniel, get out of my face. I'm going to put needles in your head. From now on, you can be crazy, but if anyone in production says crispy, crunchy Butterfingers, that means that's your safe word. Okay, safe. Okay. Crispy, crunchy Butterfingers for Daniel.
The challenge is the cellmate challenge. The fish must duel in a bracket to make each other leave the cell.
And make sure the CPAP's working.
No.
We need you to fire up that CPAP. Gotta get the CPAP working.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
At the start of Dan versus Angie, Angelina annoys him as much as possible while he holds perfectly still and takes it, much like Zorro in episode 377.
The rule of D says you must leave. You have to. You have to leave, Daniel. You love it, Daniel. Whoops. Whoops. Oops.
Yo, rip his yo. Yo, get yo.
The two struggle for a long time, but are unable to push each other out of the room, so they are both disqualified. Angie tries to shake his hand after the match, and he refuses. Ellie climbs onto Arye during his round, so he easily walks her out of the cell. Arye slips while wrestling Fred and stumbles out of the door.
Without the fake frown and the clown. You want to be famous and be an actress, right?
Take her to James.
Go be a fucking truck driver or something. I don't care what happens to you. You guys can tune out. These fucking fuckheads are going to do something stupid right now. Go ahead and close the tab. The grand prize is $1, by the way. I don't know if you read the contract. I can change it to whatever I want. Go ahead, go.
Rachel puts herself away in confessional.
Ambiguous. Typically on a reality show, what happens is people compete for prizes. We'd like generally to have something similar happen on this show.
Freddy wins the tournament against D. Gold Striker arranges the fish to screw with them.
I can't quite make out what's on that paper, but from the other side, it looks like it's an order sheet.
It's an order sheet for guns and bombs that I want to buy. Are you familiar with the SpongeBob subreddit?
Yes.
Did you know anything about what's been going on with the SpongeBob subreddit?
I was hoping they were all making it up.
No. They're like breaking out.
Angel is taped to a chair.
This is because you caught the eye of a very rich audience member who paid an undisclosed sum of money to create a new fish toy to tie you up with duct tape.
Daniel, who has been in a low for most of the day, receives a private letter from his brother, and it puts him in a thoughtful mood. Dee has a confessional where she talks about her beefs today, saying it's been a mixed bag.
Oh, it's not even a full strength beer?
No, and they're always warm. The fucking funniest thing about this shit is that all the beers are warm.
Contestants come to the living room for a team building challenge.
And Rachel is given a spray bottle to help run the activity with production.
Favorite challenges from previous Fishtank seasons. I can't wait to run this one back. This was actually an idea suggested by Asmongold. We're doing.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh my God.
The Human Centipede Challenge.
No!
This is the exact same type of training that they put you through in the Navy SEAL Spuds program, which you're all going to be going through soon. You go fight our most dastardly enemy, Iran. This type of locomotion is called the concertina motion.
Ellie struggles between the two clumsy guys. Daniel struggles to regulate his spur gouts.
I'm the laughing stock right now. Big fucking laughing stock.
Sorry? Yeah, that's the point.
Aryeh is a detriment as the head of the centipede, and Freddy the old man appears to be in agony the whole time.
Come on, baby. Go, 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 go.
I love that.
Whoa. Come on.
I love it. This is the best stream I've ever watched.
Do it, man. Do it. Go.
I actually watch this when I go home. Hold for ad break. What am I doing wrong? Tell me. Ad break.
Nothing, you're
Oh, God, just tell me. Did you even ask if you could be in the challenge with us?
Hey, no, can we please finish? Can we please finish?
Rachel receives a love letter of her own from her ex-husband and fiancé, Michael.
Just read it out loud, Rachel. It's okay.
That's embarrassing.
No, come on, it's okay. Just read it.
Why?
Because it's a reality TV moment that we're going to cherish.
We're gonna cherish it.
How about this? I give you my
never want to be
word.
homeless again.
I give you my word. I will protect you personally from elimination at least once on this show.
My dearest Rachel, my best friend, I love my life soulmate, my Woodstock. I'm so proud of you, and I know how horrible it's in there, and it's worse than we could ever imagined. You were so strong and brave. I miss you more and more with each second that goes by. You have taken more than enough from these people. Don't let them continue to stay longer that you can handle it. I'm ready to come bring you home. You're my whole world, everything in it. You deserve better than this. Come home. Let me take care of my princess with all my love, Michael. And now I would like to give a shout out to Cousin Fucker 2099. Thank you so much for this wonderful snap delivery.
That's what we try to do. We try to mix
zany reality show stuff, but we want to get that.
What the fuck do you want from me? You want something. You're just like my fucking husband. He's always like, can you give me this? Can you do this? And that's the only time he's ever nice.
Would you like to earn 6 fish bucks?
Yes.
Redeemable for 600 USD.
Oh,
yes.
If you all wish, we can do triple or nothing. One more go around.
No.
You have to get it done.
No,
I'm good.
No.
I promise.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you can get out of that then.
Thank you.
Daniel admits, later, that he was considering leaving after the activity because he was dragged crying around the house with his pants down. Arya tries to give away his fish bucks again, and Freddy lectures him to stop doing that.
So that's a lot of money. That's enough money for you and I to watch Ren and Stimpy and an RV.
Jet sets up yet another challenge for tonight. Rachel once again declines to participate in the show she applied to participate in.
I just want you to play with us.
I'm trying.
I want to play so bad. Literally so bad.
I literally can't run. Don't you understand that? Sam is famous. You're famous. You're famous. I wanted to really put you on the map. I don't think you realize who you're talking to.
You have to have fun. Fun will set us free.
Time to put up or shut up.
You do me.
If you don't want to stay, then
Fun will set us
go.
free.
Fuck us.
What?
They fuck us.
Who?
Networks.
Try your best. You got this.
Just need you to throw the flags. Go for a walk on a fence. Don't worry about what's going on behind you.
Do your tears taste like, or like glycerin? You know, from the beat-ups.
You're on a show where we make people do weird stuff. I'm not treating you any differently than other people, almost.
JJ.
But you could be
JJ.
Will you do it if I give you 2 fish bucks? Just for participating?
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay.
Jet announces that the fish will be playing Total War, basically Battle Royale flag tag, where the winner of 2 rounds wins the fish bucks. Dee teams up with Ellie to wipe out everyone, then eliminates Ellie to get the first point. Rachel gives up immediately, so Gold Striker takes over her spot in the game.
I wasn't looking to get fired. I wasn't looking to flash to get fired and yelled at.
It's okay, we're not paying you anyway. Hey, buddy.
Rachel got paid $200 to
Angie wins the second round, Dee wins the third round, and the fish bucks by scheming heavily to avoid conflict until it's advantageous. Gold Striker brings Daniel to the confessional after the challenge. Daniel tells him he's been doing poorly in challenges after Jin called him out for simping for Angie. Dan admits he was simping for her, but he had it under control. Dan explains everything Gold Striker missed over the last day.
We told Jin to steal some panties for a fish buck, and he did. And then and we did a challenge, and we did the spin the yodel. What's it called? The dreidel. Dreidel, yes.
Yeah. Spin the dreidel.
Yes, spin the dreidel.
Gold Striker says that Dan's battle with Angelina was the only one he was interested in watching.
I felt like I held back a little bit.
That's probably a good idea. You don't want to throw a girl around.
Well, I don't care about stuff like that. I'm not gonna hold myself back. I don't know if something just happened. I didn't. She's an 80-pound Filipino.
Well, there's people watching. You don't want to beat up a Filipino girl.
And then I got a personal letter about that quietly, and that kind of got me in my feelings a bit.
Just a letter from someone you knew?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I ask what it said, or is it private?
Can we keep it private?
Yeah, keep it private, of course.
It was kind of a wake-up call, I would say.
Really?
Because I've been playing it up here, been kind of like antagonizing a lot. It's kind of a wake-up call. I was just thinking about it, and then you come in here.
You can antagonize whoever you want if that's what you want to do. It's just like when you fuck with the staff, it's funny to the viewers, but it makes it so like we can't produce the show, and that's what like brings it grinding to a halt.
Yeah, I felt like I came off as like this slightly antagonistic dude who like had nothing in the house like faced him, and then I just completely broke down.
You're good, brother. Don't worry too much.
I was fucking pissed at you doing the challenge.
Well, during the season,
I know it's fish day. I know what I signed up for, but I did not.
Yeah. I got you. I understand.
I used to expect my ass to be like always exposed in the public.
I didn't come up with the fucking idea. Okay. I'm sorry though. I'm sorry.
Sam, your show is very entertaining.
Goldstriker offers to speak to Arye, but Arye is feeling too sick to talk to him. Fred checks on Rachel and is disturbed by the state of her.
Okay. I mean, you sound like you're like drunk or something.
No, I'm just really tired. I've been up for days. I don't sound drunk.
You sound fucking like you're on heroin. Am I talking to you right now? Do you know what I said? Can you can
I tell you what you
know what my
said?
name is? What's my name?
Freddie.
Yeah, because you called me Frankie before. I'm wanting to know how you're communicating with me, right? And I'm asking you what you are saying to. No, I'm asking. Listen to me. I'm asking you what.
I'm trying to give you advice.
I don't need advice. I'm asking you what you were talking about.
Need advice.
It's an interesting reversal. Frankie has begun to fit in quite well for someone who is, at most, a Googler of the show. Rachel once was teaching Freddy from the perspective of a superfan, but now can barely even talk.
I wanted to be a conversation for the guy that I met that was crying his eyes out in the closet.
Who?
You know, and opening up to me.
Who was doing that?
Who?
What are you talking about? But I cried my eyes out to you, but I was talking about a girl that
I know, but that
I
wasn't,
see, you know.
that wasn't the only
But that's not what I was talking about.
That's not the only thing you talked
I
about.
didn't say I wanted to kill myself. I never said that.
No, not those exact words, but it's like it's maybe it's the end for me. Like implying.
No, I'm just kind of
that kind of thing. I took trazodone. Maybe you should get prescribed some.
You took trazodone? That's why you're acting like this.
Yeah, I told you.
See,
that.
I'm not even on anything. I didn't drink. I didn't do anything. And you're on substances right now.
Why don't you go and give them a look at your face? Why don't you go close up? Show them your face and show them why I might be a little bit concerned. And maybe
it's rug burn.
Maybe
You
I
saw it. Everybody saw it.
have an alcohol problem.
I don't have an alcohol problem. I don't have an alcohol problem. Nope.
Okay.
I don't. I'm not even drinking. I had 2 beers today. You're on legit benzodiazepine, and like you're on downers, and you're telling me that.
Angelina finally reveals the contents of her boyfriend's letter to Daniel.
Hey, it's me, the Bubby Monster. I love you so much. I won't send you any more TTS, but I watch you all day, every day, and I want to be with you when you come home. But don't forget the rules. No kisses, no cuddling, no sharing beds. Watch out for that friendly guy. He wants you, and is a greasy Italian. He gets handsy when he's drunk. Stay away. I love you. And fuck you for bringing another guy's Polaroids. That's not cool. Give the camera a thumbs up if you're gonna listen to me, and love me back. Thumbs down if not. Can I hear yours?
Daniel reads his brother's letter in return.
Dear Dan, you don't always have to fight. You're coming off like a bully, and chat is baiting you, especially TTS. Limit confession notes once a day. Be solid, unbothered. You have the confidence to win. Don't stress about stocks, losing the video games. Don't stress about stocks, losing the video games is part of the long game. Patchy links up with the Aussie girl. She's solid. With Angie, don't sin. Call out BS, but stay friendly. Start your training up. Hit the gym. Build discipline. Every time you're mad, lift. Channel it. Power comes from control, not chaos. Respect production, please. Stay sharp, stay fun. Slow and steady wins the ways. Love, Eustace and fam. Love.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Please don't turn on me. You're like the only person I have in the house.
You know to do stuff like that.
I don't plan to do stuff like that for a while. We were kind of on I was kind of on my stocks don't go up unless I do shit like that. I'm gonna stop with the bullshit. You're right. I liked the part of your letter that said slow and steady wins the race. Cause that's 100% the truth.
Like this moment, just waking down and coming back up. I feel like this is a lot of times in my life where I just feel everything's about like fall apart, and then it just somehow gets better.
Angie, whose ankle is twisted, has to come to the aid of Rachel, who falls over again. Production begins to remotely flick all the lights on and off. Ben scares the fuck out of the B4 fish.
No.
But the TTS is still on.
Oh no.
Guys, chill.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ!
Ready? Come here.
Yeah.
I need you to
I need you to go into B3 and tell Rachel your ghost story, please, about how you saw a ghost.
Rachel's room is extremely loud as she insists on packing to leave tonight and is being serenaded with lovely noises, so Ben asks him to relate the story to Aryeh instead.
I took some mushrooms and we were hanging out. All of a sudden, for no reason at all, my car doors opened up. Like, I walked to my car and my doors were all open. All the dishes and the next to the sink that were all cleaned, like standing up, they all went like dominoes, and a cup flew across the room and smashed into a million fucking pieces. When you talk about shit like this, like, you conjure shit. But I don't feel spirits in this house. But the fact that we even come up with, like, think about what you see how that door just opened like that. That is so freaky. And that's my ghost story, dude. That's my fucking ghost story, and I'll never forget. And it was June 13th that she died, 5 years prior. And that's the day that Fishtank started.
You're not turning on the lights? You're not turning off the lights?
I'm not turning the lights off now.
Yeah, okay, whatever you say. Whatever.
How could I do that if I'm standing right here in front of you, Rachel?
There's a wheelchair here, and we don't want you to fall. Because there's fuzzy things around that are really slippery.
Hey guys, can we please keep the smoking under the bed so the smoke doesn't get everywhere?
I've said the same thing. I suggest you smoke this cigarette and blow it underneath the bed.
Just now.
Right. I'm telling you, you're being rude. You're being rude and insensitive, and you're hurting my feelings. All right, you want to smoke that cigarette? Or
Your face. Your face.
My face? What about it?
I'm sad about it.
It's just rug burn. I went like this on the ground, and I rubbed my face on the ground. It's just rug.
And I'm sad about it.
It's a scrape. It's a scrape. You okay?
No!
Why? What's up?
Where's the beer?
Huh? I've had it in my hand. The whole time I had it in my hand.
Yeah, right.
I did.